Welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Risen, and you're tuning into the greatest gaming podcast in the world, No Randos. Don't forget to subscribe. Starting the new year off strong, we've got two best friends fighting and dealing with FFX in-game harassment. Here's Cassie and Pickles. What up?
Hi.
What's up?
Hi.
Welcome. Thanks for joining.
You're welcome.
Really stoked to have a sit down and hear your side of the story, guys. I know that you guys have a couple. I think that your perspective is very interesting, and hopefully the comm will too. So can we start off with the intros
I am Cassie. I'm a chill person.
and tell us more about yourself? Like, what kind of gamer are you?
I'm more of a chill gamer and a flower picker and sometimes a little sweat.
Yeah,
But
I've seen that firsthand. What kind of outfit are you have on?
just a casual outfit. I make random outfits, but just casual. Nothing too bad, nothing too serious.
Cool. Is your character blind? You've got like that.
My character got stabbed in the eyes.
Damn.
So she's blind in her left eye.
Damn, that's rough. Sorry to hear that. Nice gloves though.
That's
Pretty sick.
Thank you.
Cool. You're running the looks like a Lancaster and
Carcano, semi-auto shotguns.
Classic. Very cool. And how would you describe your experience within the game?
The experience in the game is very beautiful. It's like real life, and it's fun to try a ride and go around and seeing all the wilderness being cool and being beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Cool. And next up, we have the best friend, Pickles.
Yeah, I'm pretty chill person, lay back.
Mm-hmm. What type of gamer are you?
A little bit of fire picking.
Okay. And like, what's your favorite thing to do in the game?
Hunting in tall trees.
Okay, cool. And you're going to be leading the hunting exhibition tonight while we, proceed with the podcast. I think we're going to try to find some bears and some animals, right?
Yes.
Cool. What kind of outfit do you have on right now?
I just have a random outfit that I just picked.
Yeah, where did you get the beard? Is that a real beard?
It's a fake beard.
The straw beard.
Yeah, there you go.
That's crazy. Yeah, I love the gloves, guys. I've got the same ones too. Well, I'm really pumped for tonight's excursion here. Let me grab a seat. Rest by the fire. So, guys, what's your favorite memory of the game?
I met Cassie through Red Dead.
Okay, cool. And what about you, Cassie?
My favorite was meeting Pickles.
A mutual favorite memories. I like it. And are you guys gonna be best friends forever?
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we do.
Especially with all the drama happening in this game, you could definitely need to watch each other's backs and stuff like that. I bet, right?
Yeah.
Would you say that the game is dead in its current state, or not?
There's not a lot of stuff to do anymore like they used to.
Mm-hmm. It's not
And
as
now-
fresh.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of players that want to shoot you, you know.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Cassie? Like, what is the game dead?
Yeah, to me it's dead because not very much stuff to do and no updates anymore and not the same anymore. So
There's not as much
not like-
enthusiasm. Yeah.
yeah, it's not like it was like used to be. So
Yeah. I mean, I myself have only been playing for, under a year. I can only imagine what it was like in peak years like 2020 and 2021. It's still kind of popping off for me. I still have fun if I can kind of avoid the bad players, the cheaters, and a bunch of other types of people. But we basically came here to talk about something important, right? The abuse online and the harassment. Um,
Mhm.
we're here to discuss like the FFX harassment situation. It's pretty extensive with you guys, and we had to come all the way here in Tall Trees. First of all, it's a gorgeous place. We had to block a lot of people to make this podcast happen because you guys are getting consistently jumped by a couple of crews. But we'll just stick to
Mhm.
FFX for now. So, guys, can you give your impressions of FFX and what you think of them as a whole in the community?
Well, they're mean, and I had bad experience with them before.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they jumped me a lot,
Okay.
and they bullied me.
Standard practice, you know, coming from them. What about you, Pickles? What do you think?
They're mean and they're trash.
Mhm.
Um, I had bad experience when they harassed me in my DMs and they jumped me.
Yeah, I've seen your text logs. I mean, these people will literally text you in the beginning of the day, at the end of the night, just to get under your skin. They want you to think about them, right? They're provocateurs at its best. Um, I just think that it's important to kind of do a little deep dive into like their heads and stuff and what they're thinking and what is the point of all this, because there's no logic behind how they behave and how they act within the calm. But most of them are cheaters. I would say easily 60 to 70% of them are cheating. And also all their leaders are pretty much cheaters. I mean, no one's gonna wanna, appear on the scorecard. We all know how that works. What do you think is their ultimate goal pertaining to the both of you guys? How they handle you guys and
trying
how they
to uh,
interact.
trying to keep us from the game and trying to force us not to play.
Okay, so they really want they really obsess over control, and they want you thinking about them. They want to discourage you from playing. They want to control your ability to want to play too. That's one of the most important things. If people don't want to play anymore because of these types of behaviors, or these types of, I wouldn't even call them gamers. I would call them anti-gamers, but people like that would be their ultimate goal, is like to see you leave and to push you out of the game so that you never want to play again. And obviously they'll bully you, they'll jump you all the time, in regards to this. How bad is the bullying, would you guys say?
It's like, um, it's not that bad. It's just annoying how they have to have other people out on us to find us,
Mm-hmm.
and they threaten us and stuff. And
I haven't been seeing them too much lately, though. Ironically enough, the trick is just a mass block, maybe, and then as soon as you see people spawning on you, just keep on blocking them till they get the message, because obviously they're really persistent.
I feel like that they are just mostly attacking me for something I didn't do. They jump me, they harass me in my DMs,
Mm-hmm.
they they threaten me. I mean, I think I'm getting the worst of it than Cassie is.
Okay, and we'll definitely go through that further down the podcast. I'm sure you have
Yes.
uh, tons of stories on that. Like analyzing their behavior, they really do seem desperate for attention, especially when they're constantly asking you to unblock them, guys. Can anyone expand on that?
Yeah, I can. I get DMs all the time by a couple of them saying unblock us so we can take care of you,
Hmm.
or we could jump you. They did it like every day. They'd be like, unblock me, unblock me, unblock me.
And why are they so um, preoccupied with you? Why are they so fixated on you in particular, Pickles? Do you provoke them? Do you like send nasty messages through text? Like how? Why you? What makes you special?
I think it's because at the beginning we called the people out about jumping me, and then it got worse with the text messages
Hmm.
back and forth,
Okay,
and
okay.
now they won't leave me alone.
Okay, so this is actually pretty interesting, because they seem very attention-seeking and very desperate for fights. Obviously, starving for fights, I should say. We can kind of talk about the like phases of FFX, if you want to call it. So basically, the initial part is usually you encounter FFX members in free roam. They're usually gonna cheat you. It's gonna piss you off. Maybe that's usually the usual thing. I've never even heard of a fight where FFX comes in clean. You know what I mean? They're usually like trailing behind like mob, you know, trying to like third party
Yes.
another fight. You know, they like really love to piggyback off of mob's fights. Unless they're actually like, you know, trying to pursue the people that offended them. You know, because you know what is FFX's problem really? Why are they like so toxic, and why are they so preoccupied with like harming people online? It's really fascinating to say the least. But you encounter them in the game, they cheat you. You might, you know, you might react a certain way, whether you, you know, you take it to social media or you call them out through text messages. But typically, it'll go to text message. You know, you'll call them trash. They'll call you crap for whatever reason, which is hilarious when you know they're the ones who are cheating. And then it'll create slander. You know, keep in mind that FFX is extremely sensitive, right? You guys have gotten under their skin pretty easily, even by saying the minimal amount, right? Can anybody expand on
Yes.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
They get offended
Uh,
pretty quickly. I mean, I know that I was on their radar pretty early on, just from you know, just from the podcast. But like, what do you guys do that got under their skin?
I think calling them out on their thing and calling them trash and calling them different names like fishy lips and
Yeah,
and it,
classic.
and got them under their skin. But yes, mob does come in there too with them, which is horrible.
Yeah, but it's like these people that are coming at you, everybody's grown adults, right? It's really the game of like, oh, you can dish out you know, harassment and stuff like that, but as soon as you get called like a little name or whatever, oh, all bets are off. Everyone gets super salty. Everyone starts posting stuff on social media, and it's like, you know, guys, what are we doing here? You know, what is the point? Are we 18 years old? Are we 16 years old? No, we're like adults. We're you know, raising kids or paying mortgages or buying, you know, cars or getting jobs, hopefully, some of us anyways. But it's like, is this normal behavior?
no, this is not normal crew behavior.
Mm-hmm.
They think this game is like a high school. They think that they're the popular people that wants to bully people like in high
Exactly.
school. So they gotta put the other people down and make themselves look good. When someone put them down and make them look bad and make them embarrassed in front of their members, they're gonna go attack the people and keep bullying them until it snaps, until they
Mm-hmm.
break.
Yeah, I love the metaphor of comparing them to a high school. It's very accurate, I find, because it really brings me back to like when I was going to school, and I'm like, who are these people that think they can, you know, walk around like they own the place? So there's you know, we were talking about the phases before. It goes to like texting exchanges, and then at that point, when you know people are communicating through text, but they're gonna use you know screenshots from your conversations to post in their garbage content. I know a lot of them like don't really have much invested in actually entertaining people with their content. It's more of like a get back. You know what I mean? You look at you know, they're like I said, they're provocateurs. Someone like you know Jay Miller, who's literally been stuck at like 200 followers or whatever he's at for the entire time that I know him. I mean, the guy is not trying to entertain anybody. He's not gonna grow, and his content is extremely amateur to say the least. But yeah, there'll be that phase where they'll you know texting will escalate to social media, whether it's the screenshots or they'll get clips on you dying, despite the fact that they're cheating you in fights. They'll completely gaslight the content into saying that they beat you. But you know, anybody who knows the com well knows to take anything that FFX uploads with a grain of salt. They never fight clean fights. So once it goes to social media, at that point it's escalated to the point where they're obviously going to try to jump you, right?
Yes.
So like that kind of like that opens up another phase because it's escalating to the point where you know they'll remember you now. They're gonna remember you for a while, and they're gonna you know try to attack you on social media or in game. So can you guys describe to me like the jumping aspect? Like how bad is it, and how often do they actually come after you?
They only come after us when we're not looking or when we're not paying attention, or if we have someone adding us that we don't know
Hmm.
and we don't realize that they're gonna add us, and they just jump us randomly with other members with them.
They used to jump us twice a week, and now it's down like every other week. Now they do it.
Okay, you're lower on the list now. It's dwindled out. They're going after other people probably.
Well, not until they do it again.
Yeah, yeah. Because like the reality is like none of us are really special, right? Like this is a standard procedure for them. This is why they play the game is to provoke and offend people. Otherwise, they would have a bit more integrity. They would fight more clean fights, etc. But the jumping and the flooding gives them that sort of power, right? That control over the game, and they want to terrorize you constantly.
They always want to control me all the time. They want to like go against her, go against Pickles all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They will make sure that I can't be around Pickles.
Yeah, so they will kick her off, they boot her off, so I'll be by myself, so they can attack me.
And they don't even boot
then,
you. They boot her off and then they single you out. They're running cheats. They're doing everything they can to possibly win. When they don't get their way, or when they feel like they've been getting one upped or whatever, a couple of people have actually hit them pretty hard and exposed them a couple of times. But it's like that they're not gonna back down. It'll go to the extent of like these losers will actually reach out and try to contact your family, or they'll send you photos of yourselves. They'll find you on social media and then just make hit pieces on you. Not even about the game. It'll literally be some goofy photo of you or your personal information, or the standard procedural stuff. And they take huge pride in this. I saw they started posting like people's nudes on domains on websites, which is pretty pathetic to do, and not even legal. But it's not like they have any morals, right? Their moral fiber is very loose, and they'll go to any extent to try to get their get back. So that's really what the phases are. It'll go from like fighting, then getting cheated, and then getting booted, to social media slander, to doxing, and then to the point where they're literally making threats to you guys, and trying to intimidate you for whatever reason. Can you guys talk to me about what kind of cheats they use, or what you've seen out there?
I think that I've seen them use like a lot of leg switching and
God.
God mode or invisible, and sometimes maybe freeze leg.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, they use God mode, 100%.
Yeah.
Because there was one point where I shot dynamite at them many times and they didn't die, but they flew up in the air.
Well, like, I don't even understand, because they do flood with numbers, and they're literally going to go in God mode for the two. Like, you guys are usually as a pair, right? You're usually fighting two people or maybe one extra person, right? Right.
Yeah.
Why do you think they go so hard in like trying to kill you? What is the point of all this? And like, what don't you think it's like overkill to take all these precautions just to fight you two? To fight two
Well,
people?
it's just what they do. They flood the lobby to make themselves look like the bigger person here, and just only two of us versus maybe 15 or 25 or 16 of them around us to make us look bad. FFX has all these people around us, and we don't know what to do.
Like, I just want to point something out. Like, if you flood, okay, flooding is part of the game. I understand that, strength with numbers and whatever. But if you actually talk shit because you flood, that doesn't make you tough as a crew. You outnumber people. You know what I mean? So if you're actually gonna talk crap and slander people because you have more numbers, that kind of says something about the type of like gamer you are. You know what I mean? You hide behind numbers too. And it's like, I don't know, stick to 1v1ing or something, or there's no fair fight in flooding. So I get it, it's free roam. Maybe you check your ego at the door when you're actually gonna talk crap about like 16v2ing people or whatever, and using cheats. I mean, your argument is completely voided as soon as you use any sort of exploit or cheat. But it's just pathetic how much they have to gaslight a situation to make it seem like, oh, they came in with overwhelming force or something, and people had no chance. Of course they had no chance, because 4 people out of 10 can't even die. So what's the point of playing the game? What's the point of fighting in this game?
It's crazy how they have to do all that stuff to make themselves look good.
So we're gonna talk about like the two primary culprits of the harassment here. What's her name?
Gold Dolly.
Yeah, Ghoul Dolly and J Milla Plus. I know that he's tried to reinvent himself, which is usually what happens when people are taking like huge L's. What do you think these two have in common?
Dolly has common of trying to show that she is better than anybody else, and she likes to think she's good at fighting, which she's not.
And J Milla is similar, I guess you can say. I mean, they both live in God
Yeah.
mode, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So a bunch of cheaters thinking that they're good, but deep down they must know how trash they are. Everybody like constantly tells them. I think that the reality has settled in long ago, especially when you're getting up there. You're middle-aged people. You got kids. Obviously, not doing enough to raise them, or not doing enough to train yourself in the game. But there's a lot of similarities with the type of people who rise in FFX, and I think it's an interesting subject to talk about, like Ghoul and Jay Milla, because they are pretty sad as people. They are angry and extremely toxic. Why do you think they're like that?
I do not know, honestly. I don't know how they got to that point, how they had to be like them type of people, which I know they have no life. I know that part.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all the toxicity is, I don't know. She wasn't like this before until she joined the crew.
Okay, yeah. So I know you guys have a past with Ghoul Dolly. Where did that start?
Like a long, long, long time ago when I met her with an old friend. I started talking to her and I let her meet Pickles, and she helped us into fights.
Okay, so you guys were actually friends before the FFX recruitment.
I mean, she was pretty nice to me. She helped us with fights before.
Okay.
She was always kind to me.
Okay. So she was just like a normal girl, like just playing the game and looking to meet friends and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
And fast forward to today, it's like night and day. It's like you're dealing with a different person.
Yes.
Right. So yeah, I don't really know. I can only assume that she changed after joining FFX, which is usually the case. I mean, you're a product of your environment, and if you're playing with these people all the time, I mean, eventually they're gonna change you.
It's like a switch.
Yeah. Speaking of switches, they actually provide you with lag switches if you want. You just need to ask if ever anybody's into that. If people are too lazy to train or something, you can just go the FFX route. Why do you guys think that they're so like angry and bitter? What makes them do the things they do? What do you think motivates them?
Trying to show off.
Mm-hmm.
Showing off, and when you call them out on their stuff, also,
I hate to bring up the high school thing again, but it's like there's a lot of status that goes into this game. If you're playing at all the time for years, it's like a second life. So I guess I can kind of understand that. At the same time, the cheating does change you as a person, and then you attract bad people, and then you turn into this thing where just the way that they conduct themselves, the way they text, and how much energy they put into harassing people, they turn into this miserable, petty, like bitter person. So I just hope people can kind of realize this and analyze what they're turning into. I do think that a lot of people in this game cheat to be socially accepted. It's like a thing that's glorified on this game for some reason. What about you guys? What do you think about cheats and
It's just, why would you cheat? You don't need to cheat to look good. It's
Yeah.
not like a competition to show who's better and who's not. It's just a game. It's not like a real life survival mode.
Mm-hmm. people know how, like, what you guys go through now and like the abuse. As females in the game, do you think that you're treated fairly compared to you know, males in this game?
No, we get treated differently.
Mm.
We get treated like garbage. We get treated like we're nothing. Like every guy would tell us to go back to the kitchen and say that we're weak and we can't not fight. And if a male's beside us, they treat the males more better than they treat women.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
could be.
Definitely.
Yeah, that definitely happens. What about Pickles?
Yeah, I feel the same way, but they also tell you to go in the kitchen and make him a damn sandwich.
Classic.
Mm-hmm. And if the guys see a girl, they shoot you right away sometimes.
Yeah, that joke is so overused. Like, guys, if you're gonna be misogynistic, get a little bit more creative now. I mean, that's the kitchen sandwich joke has definitely left the building in the 90s. Getting old.
So
Yeah.
old.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's like, I don't know. I
And
expected
being
more
mean
creativity.
about girls and making fun of them because how they're different is
Mhm.
it's rude too. Like saying stuff, mean stuff to people to make girls feel bad about themselves and make them upset, and they think they're showing themselves something good about themselves, which is not.
Mhm. Guys, let's get the hunting expedition going. Maybe we can find some bears. I will need my rifle. Give me a second here. All right, let's
Oh.
let's get a little crazy. We must progress to the mountain and find some bears on the way.
Are you gonna let him eat you, or what are you gonna do?
That.
I
Fuck
mean, you
that.
are good at that, though.
Well, like last time
My
it
last
happened.
time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was
No.
me.
Oh, that's true. Oh my god. I was mauled.
Yeah, he screamed like a little girl when he attacked him.
It's a manly scream, not a girly scream.
Yeah, it was
Where?
I scream with like a lot of testosterone, even though it was a little high pitched.
Oh Jesus! Whoa! That
Oh!
raccoon's
I found a bear.
Okay.
I found a black bear. Hello,
No way.
black bear.
No way.
Come here. Show me your mother.
No, the
Where's
black
your
bear. We
mom?
don't care.
Where's your mom?
Pack of wolves.
Oh, I hear. Oh.
Oh
I
shit.
hear it. Oh shit. There's a Oh shit. Where?
What?
It's been
I
slain.
heard a roar.
Oh, you pissed it off. Where's it at?
Well, the
Dude, that's
bear
crazy.
got shot because that was a baby bear, but I heard a roar and I couldn't find it.
I heard it too. Dude.
Just keep going. Trust me, you'll find it. He'll come out of nowhere, little.
Ah! Bear!
No!
Bear!
No! Wait for me!
No!
Wait! Wait!
Oh shit! No!
Wait.
I'm not food!
Alright. Go, open fire! Oh! Oh my god. Get wrecked, dude. Get wrecked.
Jesus Christ! I wish you got that. Me and Cassie.
This is Rizen's house.
Did you kill him?
Yeah, I got him.
Fucking life!
Yo, give me that meat.
Jesus Christ!
The moose
Alright,
got
nice.
violated. Moose got eaten.
Moose, you
Mom,
died? Dude.
Moose got eaten.
I did. I
Dude.
got eaten by the bear.
Moose was trying to scare us from the pack of wolves, and the wolves just took her.
Oh, I literally was attacked by the pack of wolves, and then, yeah.
That's sick.
Let's find another one. I bet you'll find another one soon.
Oh god,
They're all
I
over
just
this
started
fucking floor.
screaming.
Damn. Yeah, I was generally concerned. Yeah.
Damn, you're lucky you didn't get attacked.
Get eaten.
Yo,
and he was on my
we appreciate
ass.
it though. We appreciate it. We appreciate your sacrifice.
Yeah, and then he tried to come for me. Oh no, I don't want to get eaten. I'm not delicious. It don't taste good.
Stop looking at me like I'm a piece of meat.
Must have been you must be pretty tasty then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm scared I might get eaten.
What is that? I hear
That's
owl.
an elk.
Oh no, that's an owl.
Oh, that's a bear. I just heard a bear roar.
No way.
Where the fuck are you two?
There's no way.
Oh, that's a grizzly bear, a black bear.
Oh, I saw it.
You heard that?
No,
oh,
you did
bear,
not.
Bear. Oh, not grizzly bear. God damn it.
Here.
Black bear. Fuck. You don't need to go away, black bear.
I hear him. I hear
There
him.
he is.
My name be the Dark Knight. I
Praise
come out in
God.
the dark and just
That's what your
grab
bear
you.
name would be? Damn.
Yeah.
Oh damn, that is loud.
Look out, it's Dark Knight.
You guys,
Dark Knight.
I like shoot
Sorry.
the whole trailer.
She can't let me name him Nightmare because apparently there was a person that was named Nightmare that fucked with her, so that's why I'm not gonna say that.
Yo, my bear name would be Brizen. Brizen. There it is. Yeah. That's what it would sound like.
God.
That's what my bear would sound like.
I'll just say, what the fuck is that?
Yo, that's a
You see
bear
a bear
whisperer.
run like a hollow clue at me. Run like that. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm gonna run my life.
Yo, when bears hear me, they pull up.
Oh my god, there's two mooses
wait,
over
wait.
here.
Wait, I get the one. Want that one.
I'm going for the stab.
Damn it.
Oh, they know how to swim?
You know that?
I got the female moose.
Nice, nice.
I got her right in the head. Clean shot.
Sick. Sick, guys. Let's
Oh,
continue on. Let's try to Pickles, I'm on you. You can take the lead here. You know, you guys were talking about meeting Ghoul Dolly and you know, pre-FFX times and stuff like that. What ended up happening that you know, made you guys split up? How did she end up leaving you guys?
Well, we don't know. When we came back and found her, like, in our lobby with her and another person with her, we just went come see her, and Moose went to go see her. Next thing you know, she started attacking Moose, and I got mad. I got upset about it, and I was getting all furious about it because I felt bad. Because why would you attack a friend that she helped through a fight with you?
And also, I think she spread like misinformation about you guys, right, to your friends or something. She was
Yeah.
lying. Is that?
She spreads rumors about us, say we are cheaters and that we make up lies about her. That we don't know what we're talking about sometimes.
It's crazy calling people cheaters when you're like,
Yeah, I know.
you know, a cheater yourself, but it definitely does happen. Yeah, if you want to accuse people of cheating, you gotta stay clean. You know, don't be like the average hypocrite that's trying to, you know, make a name for themselves and stuff. You know, they'll accuse you of cheating. What else? They'll something that's very common in FFX is they'll attack your intelligence. Maybe they're projecting on that one. You know, they'll definitely spread misinformation about you easily. They'll something very common that FFX does is attack intelligence quite often.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they'll call you stupid. They'll say you can't read or you can't talk or make fun of your voice. Literally anything. I mean,
they will literally make fun of anybody. Like, they make fun of me and her and call us me and stuff.
yeah, high school stuff, right? Bullying,
Yeah.
slander, the usual stuff. It's just like just really ironic how they kind of all sound the same. They'll all like attack intelligence. What about you, Pickles? Like they called you ugly without even like knowing what you look like.
Yeah,
they
they call me ugly. They call me fishy lips. They haven't even seen my picture, which is funny. And then they say I have your picture, and then I ask for it, and then they say, "Oh, I don't have it."
Yeah, and
Or
there's no photos of you online that they have access to, right?
Yeah, it is private on my Facebook account, so they can't even get to it.
So it's just crazy that they'll literally stick to slander and just to make you feel like shit. Even if they didn't see anything, they'll lie through their teeth and just come up with some crap to make you feel bad. It's crazy to me. I mean, if you
They
want
put
to, yeah,
they called me so many names in the book. Like, it's funny how they call me those names, but then when I call them, they get so butthurt over it, and I'm not even butthurt
yeah,
about it.
yeah, exactly. How many insults did they throw at you before like you called them fish lips? You
So
know?
many, so
Yeah.
many. This has been going on since before Christmas, before New Year's.
Mm,
So this has been going on for a long time. This is probably going on for a couple weeks now.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. And also
It gets,
like they provoke you and they try like didn't they send you your address or they try to get you to go to their place or something like that, Pickles?
oh yes, Jim Miller. He freaking showed me a picture of my house and what city I live in, and then he said to come to his house and see what happened with the last 5 people. And I feel like that's a threat.
Well, I would love to know what happened to the last 5 people. I would love to know what Jay Miller
Right.
actually does when people pull up to his place. But seen I've seen conversations and he gets pretty shook when you talk about that stuff. You know, when you talk
Yes,
about pulling up, because a lot of people have expressed their interest in actually showing up and, see how he'll react. And he'll talk about the guns he has and put someone on a t-shirt. I mean, even though I kind of beat him to it, but it's just like you're basically inciting violence with like females, right? That's not tough at all. How Pickles, you must be like, how tall are you? You must be like 5'3", 5'4" or something.
5'4".
Okay, so like, what is the point of you guys pulling up to Jay Miller's house and
I'm 5'9".
damn. Um no, but still, like, what is the point of provoking people and inciting violence when you're just
Why would you
females?
waste your time?
No, I think that's some coward shit right there. Like,
And then the other thing is too, if I don't say anything to them for like days, the AP, what's his name? The A9PYX will
Rubik's, yeah.
puts fishy lips. Same with Jim Miller. Gold Dolly doesn't talk to me anymore because I called her out so many times on so many things, so she shuts up now.
A good girl.
I called her out once.
But like Rubik's, like, who are you to fucking?
He will not get out of my DMs, and I think it's so funny that he runs his mouth and tells me that I'm running my mouth, and I'm like, because you're running your mouth and you're not leaving my DMs. Like, literally, he attacks me like every week, a couple times a week, and now he just threatened to put my phone number out there to desperate bands. And I think it's funny, and I'm not really upset about it, but it's funny. So now you know that they will not leave me alone. They will send me stupid DMs for no reason, and
Literally
yeah.
threatened you and your family in the past.
Jim Miller said, "I'm gonna send someone to or do something about you, like I don't know about my house or whatever." And I'm like, "Do it! I want to see it." Like, there's cameras all around my neighborhood, like around my neighbors and stuff. They have it pointed under my house. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And my neighbors all watch my house, so I'm not worried about it. I got a big 100-pound dog, so
I just don't see where people get off threatening females. Especially when you're like a middle-aged man, on your high horse. What
Yeah.
what does that bring you? What does it bring you threatening Pickles or Cassie? I don't understand.
Threaten me is not a big deal, but threaten my family is a big deal.
Yeah.
One of them threatened my 80-year-old grandfather and said they're gonna run a truck into him and make me sit down and watch.
Terrible.
they just threatened to come to something to do about my house. That's it
Yeah, yeah.
for now.
What about the booting stories? How bad did that get? Is it often or once in a while?
So when they jump us, they will boot us. And then they will hold our Red Dead, and that's like, okay, so you hold our Red Dead. So then when we restart the internet, they still can't get on Red Dead. They actually like booted me, and then I somehow got it fixed, and then they hold my Red Dead, so I
They
couldn't
held
get
you
on Red
off.
Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't be on there for like, I don't know, like a half hour.
Okay.
And my parents were all confused, like, what's going on?
Yeah, yeah. Once again, obsessing over control is the only reason why
It
people
was
boot.
it was mob
Spooky.
spooky. Yeah, always them.
Scary. Scary
Yeah.
stuff. We all have an idea of how tough Jay Miller is. He even sent you his bank account. He's
Oh,
trying to
he did.
flex his bank on you, right?
Yeah, he
Yes,
was.
he was trying to show me that he has more money than I do in my
That's
account.
pathetic.
I didn't really care.
Yeah, like flexing your bank account in a video game is pretty like pretentious, especially when no one asks. No one even cares about how much money you have. You're still piss poor morally, no matter how much money you have. But it is pretty disingenuous when you literally live in like a townhouse in a cheap area in Florida. So it's really disappointing to see this kind of behavior once again. Like we talked about before, he'll tell you to pull up to his house even though you have no ability to defend yourself, and then he'll flex his wealth on you. Hopefully he'll grow up one day and change his perspective on life, because that shit don't fly, especially when no one cares about your life.
Well, he doesn't care, and he's not grown up, and he will never grow up.
I read some conversation where they're like, what are they? Are they actually e-dating? Like, do you think that Jay Miller
Maybe
and
they are. They could be, because
Maybe I mean they're always together. Like every video that they have, he's always there with her.
well, Jay Miller and Ghoul Dolly dating. That shit is crazy. Let's have a moment of silence for them. Like, I strongly suggest these two lovebirds really evaluate their priorities and how they conduct themselves online. And especially the Jesus wannabe Jay Miller. If you're egotistical enough to compare yourself to the Son of God, like, why not resurrect the game you helped kill, right?
I think it's funny how he sends me that Jesus thing that says Jesus is watching you.
Off the photo that I made, which is
Yeah.
hilarious. Another imposter syndrome example right here at its best. I mean, it just goes to show you the type of people they are. You know, cover up the jokes. You know what I mean? We'll still remember. People don't forget, right?
yeah.
I need a T-shirt of that. That's just funny.
I have to make $10,000 in sales. I would need to sell like 700 more shirts, 800 more shirts. Like just to get a reaction out of him. Don't make this impossible goal so that I can sue you. It's like, okay, buddy.
He's not gonna do nothing. He actually messaged me yesterday, and he was just running his mouth like always.
Yeah.
Telling me.
I don't want to go in there. Might be a bear in there. I'm not gonna go in there. Right here.
There might be a bear.
I'll go in there. Jeez.
Nice little shaft here. Oh, it's clear. All right, so you
I had a bear too.
heard a bear? Where's the bear?
Yeah. I don't know. I
I
heard it.
heard. I heard a roar.
I heard it too. I heard it really close.
Where is it?
You. We can always put bait out. Wait. It does work.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Where is this a tall tree still, or what part is it?
This is like
Big
the
valley.
half tall tree, half big valley.
Oh, okay.
It is rather breathtaking.
Oh, come on, deer! I just kicked a deer.
I think you're hearing the wind, cause I think that's the wind sound in the cave.
I literally heard it. It was so close too.
Damn it, it was probably on top of the mountain or something.
That could be too.
Yeah.
It is pretty out here though too.
Oh, my fucking hands are cold.
All right. Pickles, get your ass back here.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Get your booty back here, little lady.
There we go. All right, we're here.
Oh, here comes hell. We're waiting for Moose now. Oh god, if I climb this climb.
Wow.
Oh, no. damn it.
We're not gonna get up there. Damn.
Me.
Oh my god, look at the sunset. It's always sunset down
Wow.
in front of me.
Bitch, get the fuck out of my
Oh, a
way.
bald eagle. This is a good picture.
You just gotta circle
The old
around
lady
there.
comes up.
Yeah, it is, especially in cinematic mode. Whoa.
Has some wings show up.
Wow, I actually made it up to the hill. Where? Oh, you're over there. Okay.
3 hours later.
Wow, now it's nighttime. Ooh.
Time to tell score stories.
Jeez.
Okay, so let me. Where was that? Oh, it's all foggy now, but it's still crazy. I'm gonna go on this Lion King rock right here.
Yeah, okay, I'll come up here then. I'll come to Simba's little box, little rocks. Okay.
So yeah, and I'll go into cinematic view.
I mean, it's still kind of pretty without the.
Yeah, take a knee, guys. Take a knee.
Squat, moose.
What?
Let's crouch.
Squat.
Hold
There you go.
on, damn! Calm the fuck down.
All right,
Jesus,
all right.
I was doing it.
So guys, like looking back on the game and the FFX beef, especially in the future when you go back to thinking about the old days of playing on RDR online and stuff, like what kind of emotions do you get, or what do you think of like looking back on everything?
Looking back on this, it just would be crazy for me. It would be like a very emotional. Looking back to the hard times I had to face, and looking back to the hard times that everyone and everything,
Hmm.
and what happened with me and stuff, and Pickles
Yeah,
a lot.
I feel like the same way too, also, and you know how much experience we've been through, or how much stuff we've been through.
what would make RDR perfect? You know?
If FFX and all this cheating, and all this stuff, and all this drama, and all what they do would just disappear and just leave us alone and just go away.
You mentioned that you don't want to have to like play and being antagonized and followed, and the paranoia of being jumped and stuff. You don't want to
Yeah.
like be a hostage to these people, right?
I feel like that we always have to watch our back. We always have to watch the player list to make sure they're not in our server.
Mm-hmm.
If they do, we leave, and it's sad because we're like right in the middle of doing something, and we have to stop whatever we're doing to leave the server.
Yeah, exactly. The
And
inconvenience of getting flooded, and you were doing something fun. Uh,
I usually run in the general store just to piss them off, so they can't get me, and they get all pissed off, and then they bring the mob in to boot us instead.
yeah, yeah. Because these people will follow you for a long time. They'll remember our gamer tags, and they might even follow you in other games. I mean, I've had people jump me even on GTA. Are you guys like have you guys thought of the future and how you'll kind of coexist with the Red Dead ops from the past? Is
Not
anybody
really,
getting
but
GTA 6?
No.
I probably will, maybe
Okay.
in the future. And then when Red Dead 3 comes out, if it does come out, I do want to get that.
Cassie, how are you not getting GTA 6?
Because I used to play GTA 6, but tell a bad, long story ago. Oh, shit happened on there. I'm not a GTA person.
Okay, I'll
I'm more a
respect that.
Western person.
I think I liked Red Dead better than GTA.
No, I mean, I kind of get that, I guess. Depends. It's perspective, right? It's subjective.
Yeah.
But again, I would be open to get the 6.
Yeah, why not? Depending on how good it does. Trying to think of stuff to talk about. Not a.
There's an owl close by.
You're an owl. Owl around.
I
Get
know.
some
I like to shoot
bears.
them because they're pretty. The one owl, the great horn owl, they're so pretty.
Are you guys gonna be joining crew? Do you guys plan on joining any crews in the future to kind of protect yourself, or are you guys not into that sort of thing?
Um, we used to be in a crew, but we left it because it was just too much, and we didn't want the crew to get dealt with FFX. Like we didn't want them to get into the problem that we had to deal with, and it was just too much
Yeah.
drama with the little boys trying to get into my DMs and hers a lot. That crew.
Okay. Okay.
We never had any problem with the crew. Like we never had problem with the leaders or anything. They were great. It was just the people that was in the crew that was a little too much.
Yeah, and like the liabilities that Cassie was saying, like, if you start drama with a certain group of people, they can go after your friends, your friends and your family are vulnerable. So it's just
You
stuff
know,
to think about.
ever since we left this crew, the crew member actually has been pretty nice to us, and she still contacts me, and talks to me every other day, and like that's a good crew member right there. Still wants to still talk to us.
She
And
still
still
wants us to come back in that crew. She's been asking us to come back
Okay.
because.
they've been pretty good to us since we went in there. It was just too much, a little bit too much drama that was going on, and we just laughed. And since the
And too
people left,
much stuff going on there.
yeah, since the person left, now it's less drama, and I've been thinking about it, but I don't know yet.
It's just like especially dealing with other crews in different games. I mean, the product of a crew in Red Dead itself, it really is different to most. I mean, a lot of people, will identify or be like super hardcore committed to these groups of people. You shouldn't let it like identify you, if that makes sense, guys. You know what I mean? Like if you lose a fight, it's only a fight, or if you did something goofy or you said something goofy, whatever. But I think that there's a huge issue with detachment from these virtual worlds, especially one that's immersive like Red Dead, and people need to learn, and people need to know when to turn it off. People need to know when to turn it off in their brains too. Remember that you're a product of those very decisions, and like a little bit of integrity goes a long way. This honesty goes a long way too. Um, I've been accused of some wild things too. I'm sure you guys have also. Try to hold on to the more positive aspects of the game. Everyone says that it's beautiful and it's gorgeous and it's fun, but are people really playing it for what it is? It's like, on its own, and it is amazing, but you add the social aspect of it, and it does degrade our gaming experience. What do you guys think of like dating in Red Dead? What's your opinion on that?
Well, I'm already dating someone that's from Red Dead,
Mm-hmm.
but and me and him has been together for 8 months, and it's
Okay, cool.
even though we live in different countries, we still make it work. So
Yeah.
I would be open to it. I haven't really thought about it, but like if it happens, it happens.
Yeah, it depends on who it is, and like you can't really help who you fall for, right? To an extent.
Right. Like, if someone really like got to know me and wants to know me, I would be like open to it.
Mm.
But I haven't really run into anyone because all the people that I run into are losers. you know.
Yeah, I get that. For sure, you gotta like, kind of sort out all the good apples and the bad apples, right?
Yes. They have to be, but they have to act their age and not like a little kid.
Yeah.
Also.
And Cassie, do you plan on visiting your boyfriend? At any point?
yeah, when me and him's been planning. He wants to come over here and visit me. He
Mm.
wants to see me, and we've been planning on it for a couple of long times.
Yeah.
It's just he's been trying to save money, and it's kind of hard over where he lives too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, for sure. for sure. But it definitely complicates things, on the game when, especially when people have to compete for relationships and stuff. I mean, you mentioned that you've been dating for 8 months now. 8 months is actually pretty long compared to the average relationship on here, but I think
I'm
that
just shocked how long I was dating with him.
why?
Because half of the guys I dated, they just dump me because when they see who I look like, they just leave. But when I showed him my personality and my true color, and I told him the truth about my life, he just stayed by my side.
Okay, okay. But there are certain aspects to relationships that will kind of deteriorate the experience of the game too. Like I said, competing or people dating for status. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we're together now, we're a thing, and it's like, do you really like this person?
I think the whole dating thing. I mean, if you really have a connection and you have a good relationship with them, I mean, good for you.
Yeah.
Or dead.
Yeah, I'm not bashing e-dating at all. Like, you if you connect, you connect, but like, make some effort to see each other eventually, or else
Oh yeah,
it's gonna die out.
definitely. I would do that if I found someone like anywhere in the United States or Canada or whatever. I would try my best to go see them.
Yeah,
That's my thing.
because it's like you met in Red Dead. There's tons of other players, and there's social media that's there, and everybody's I guess some people
Right.
are some people are clout motivated, or some people are like content motivated, but like people are putting themselves out there, and it's like the longer you take to meet up and solidify your relationship, the more chance it could lead to something that you might not want it to go to, kind of thing. Especially when other
Yeah.
guys or girls are trying to talk to the person you're dating, it becomes complicated.
I mean,
Sure.
I know
And
the online.
jealousy.
Yeah, jealousy
Yes.
too, huge thing.
I know. I know online dating is hard to do, and when you live across country or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually had some friends that actually met on TikTok, and now they're still dating after 3 years.
Good for them. Yeah,
Yeah. So
there are
it's
tons of there are tons of people that like that have met up in RDR and dating
hmm
IRL and moving in with each other too, and all this stuff. So kudos to them for making it work. But I have heard a lot of nightmare stories, and especially breakups are the messiest thing on this game. I mean,
Oh
always.
yeah.
it is crazy, especially when you get kicked out of crews, or you leave crews, or because if you're breaking up, someone's leaving the crew if you're in one, right? So
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
just
I got kicked out of my old crew because I was dating my partner,
mhm.
and he got kicked out right behind because he was with me.
Damn. What made you
Um,
decide you wanted to date him?
One, his personality and his careness, and he wanted to hear my old story about a long time, and then we just clicked.
Okay, so personality, and he's a good listener, and he spends time with you, right?
He's very overprotective of me when I'm in fights too.
Okay, okay. Oh, the sun's coming in. Whoa. Whoa, dude. That's crazy.
Sun's coming up.
Rise, oh sun. Whoa, it's gorgeous. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it on the podcast. I mean, like we went through everything. Even got this awesome view and stuff. But like, I will say this: if FFX has any compassion or maturity, they'll leave you guys alone. I know that it's a far shot, but it's like, at the very least, you could start fighting fair. I mean, you're only two people, at least make it interesting. They should drop their cheats, train their new recruits, because half of them are bots. Play the game for fun and not for status, and really like treat it recreationally. And then only then you could probably start repairing your crew's stained image because you know, FFX is pretty far gone. If they can just put their energy into something way more productive, they'll be happier in life. It's not even for us. It's like it's for them. They'll literally pursue a better life by, you know, following this kind of path. That's this path of common sense. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, it's pretty much. Oh no,
Here, let me.
no.
You have a bomb, dynamite?
No, I'm falling. No. Oh. Oh my god, I escaped the explosion. Oh no! No! Alright guys, that's it for now. Hope we were able to scratch the tip of the iceberg, but there's still a lot of work to be done in 2025. I encourage everyone to get back out there and, you know, fight clean on RDR. Don't cheat or uninstall. I'm Risen, and that's it for the podcast. Thanks a lot. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Say something. Say something. I'll say peace, and you just say something more louder. I guess you could say. All right, guys, that's it. Peace.
Bye. And
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. Peace. Peace.
peace.
Peace.